Well, let's pull this bad boy up. Info's been talking about, he's been working on a project for 8 or 9 months now, introducing the fighting game glossary with over 650 terms, carefully explained with 200 plus, so about a third of the terms have videos, video examples, and Japanese translation. Easily search by term or game, share links to terms with your friends, and explore related concepts without losing your place. This is the trailer for it that Moste cut together. It's so good. It's so good. What's a fuzzy in which game? Good old Mythical Hustle and Shock Tower. Mythical Hustle. This video has so much. It's so good. Snap. Hit me with that snap. Snap must have a video for it too, right? There be a fuzzy. Fuzzy guard. Fuzzy. Copy link. Man, it's so good. The thumbs up is so good. So he mentions, if you find value in my work and me as a creator, instead of giving me all your primes, you should also head on over to his website and donate. If you click on the website, there's a donate button right here. He's been working on this for 9 months. This is not a project funded by anybody. He made this for 9 months because it was a useful thing that he wanted people to have. So please, if you find this interesting or useful at all, consider donating. It is incredibly helpful. And there is a special thanks to everybody who helped. Hi-Fi crushed it. He went through and did all of these Japanese translations while somehow being awake 74 hours of the day and doing all the clips that he always does. And then a bunch of us helped work on these videos. The videos are, I think, so useful. And obviously, Oric and Moss help with the graphics and this launch video here, which is fantastic. So if you haven't looked at the glossary already, you can get there by going to glossary.info.net, which is an easy peasy way to get there. Or in my chat, !glossary space and then type a term. The term of the day is Electric Wing God Fist, an iconic move from the Tekken series belonging to Mishimas. And then you know what the coolest part about this glossary is too? You're like, who the fuck's a Mishima? And you click on it and down here, it's like a character archetype in the Tekken series. So the fact that this just like, pulls down whatever the next term is, it's so useful. It's very fast. It's plus on block. It launches. All of these are terms you can click on. The launches. This has a video for it, right? Plus on block, very fast. It's execution. All these things have this, right? And then you're like, okay, what the hell is an electric? And you watch this and you're like, wait, what was that? Kazuya does a regular Wind God Fist, which can be punished on block. Oh, perfect. It can be punished on block. Then does an electric Wind God Fist. Well, let me see that. Let me see that part. Oh. It has a distinctive audio and visual cue, and you can see the input down here as well, right? The input's on the screen. And then what's it called? You can use them to push opponents to the wall, frame trap players who try to challenge, and then do flashy damaging combos. Hell yeah. This looks like a blasted salami video if I've ever seen one. It's gotta be him, right? Bing bang. And the key charge at the end? Hell yeah. And this is just the term of the day, and look how many places it took you. There's so many of these terms on here. So I know a lot of you played Guilty Gear this weekend. Maybe there's a term you want to know. You're like, what's going on here? What's Guilty Gear, right? There's all these terms, and you say, I keep hearing about these Roman cancels. How do Roman cancels work? A universal and game-defying mechanic in Guilty Gear series that lets player cancel a wide variety of moves and return to a neutral state. That seems pretty interesting for Nelly Funk. Players can use this for many offensive strategies, including to extend combos, apply pressure, or make certain moves safe. Roman cancels usually cost 50% of your attention and are also shortened to RC. And it has explanations of each one, right? So this is the generic Roman cancel video. So this teaches you what Roman canceling is. And it shows Roman canceling in this video. And I had to ruin my game by turning off game sound to record this. It shows you, oh yeah, you can use Roman cancels to extend combos like this. This is a red RC, right? This is just the Roman cancel, the RCs. Showing examples of RCs in Strive, Exert, and Plus R, which I think is cool. For Chili Daddy, what up? Then this is an RC as well. Remember when I was learning all those Eno combos? They had a point. Bam. Yeah, so really cool. This is RC. And then let's say you don't know what an FRC is. It costs 25 meter. All right, timing is tight. Okay. Let me see the video. FRC. Yeah, plus our soul to Exerts in to Strive Eno. Yeah, it was me for sure. You watch this, you're like, oh, FRC. Okay, this is so me. The soul color and the stuff I chose. Did you see the faultless defense video, Ryan? I learned how to do this combo. So this teaches you what an FRC is. So now you can pretend to be a Guilty Gear veteran. You're like, yes, I know what an FRC is. This example, I show Soul running up to command throw, right? And Axel jumps out, gets the clean punish. Little bussy man was ready. So then next time, you PRC. It's a recovery. What is a PRC? A type of Roman cancel, commonly abbreviated PRC. The effect is slightly different depending on the game. In Exert, PRCs are done when your opponent is not blocking or being hit by a move and your attack is in its late active or recovery frames when you miss. Ah, I see. That's me air throw. You know, I gotta say, I feel bad for poor Infilament because Strive really fucked up all the definitions for every Guilty Gear term because everything is different. So yeah, you can search on here. Let's do like taunt jet upper. I saw people say that. An extremely difficult but powerful technique for Brian in the Tekken series. Brian's taunt contains an unblockable hit, which can be canceled into other attacks, including his jet upper, a high damage launcher. However, performing the taunt and then correctly inputting the jet upper is incredibly precise, composed of multiple sequential just frames. All right, I want to pretend like I'm a Tekken veteran. So now I can watch this video and learn it. I'm gonna guess Sajam didn't record this one. What gave it away? The fact that he's doing it. It's showing the sequential inputs, right? Taunt, forward, back, +2. It's really cool, right? And if you do glossary space whatever in the chat, it's there. Boko bar is not there because no one knows what a Boko bar is. But also there's 650 other terms that made more sense. So, oh, this is another Blasted Salami video. I think most of the Tekken ones were probably him. Hanzo's here. I can click on the uni definitions. Hey, look, it's an assault. A short hop towards your opponent. Input with forward +D. Did you know this, Hanzo? I used this against you. Neutral's on here. Footsies is on here. They're attached to each other. There's even a clip of footsies. There must be poke in here, right? An attack that's thrown out to occupy the space in front of you and remind your opponents not to try and come closer. Usually, this is a far-reaching and safe normal with little risk. Pokes are often used to harass your opponents into doing something stupid, not unlike prodding a bear with a stick. I like the costume choice here by whatever handsome devil filmed this video. Why a bear, not a gorilla? You know, bears are more dangerous. Who could have picked these awesome colors and played Sin and whiff punish Venom? Who would do such a thing? Also, this Venom color is hot, by the way. Is this just randomize a term? Pokemon style, sparking. An important part about this, so if you've been watching so far and you think like, wow, this glossary's tight, this glossary's cool. If you're a streamer on Twitch, my stream has the glossary command set up, right? If you hit ! glossary, space, and then type a definition, if the definition exists, it will link you to it, right? It'll link you to the search on the page. If you're interested in setting that up on your stream, it's very easy. If you go on over to Ye Olden Moobot, and you go to a command list, right? You go to set up your command. You click on it, and there's like a custom command option. This is what you want to see on the screen. So this image right here, when you click custom command on Moobot, there will be a response here. So if you look at my custom chat command, which is right here, it's this right here, glossary.info.net/?t equals arguments, all command arguments URL encoded. If you put this on your stream, whatever stream it is, whether it's your personal stream, CPT, Spooky, if you do this, it will do it. If you do !glossary space any term on the glossary, it will pop up in the chat. And anybody can look up any fighting game term they want, and it's that easy to set up. If you are even slightly interested in helping people understand fighting game terms, I highly recommend setting up a bot to do this. Trinity set it up. Ryan set it up. Did you just set it up right now, Ryan? Let me go. Ryan Hunter on Twitch. Chat. Look, it's already there. He's got the, look at this, !glossary. Boom, there it is. It's already set up. How long did it take? It takes 10 seconds to set it up. What about Stream Elements or Nightbot? There's probably a way to do it. If somebody knows how to do it on there, it's probably very easy. What the fuck is a Magic 4? Have you typed Glossary Magic 4? Did that occur to you to try? It would take you right here. That's the great thing about glossaries, is that I don't have to read you the terms. This glossary doesn't exist for me. This glossary exists for you because you don't know the terms and you would like to look them up. Type Unga Bunga into the search bar. Don't tell me this works. I hate everybody. All these people on Twitter are like, oh, Unga Bunga's not there. I looked up Unga Bunga. There's no term for it. These people can't even read. And he plans on making translations to other languages. That's on to info, but other languages and other stuff, I mean, if you're interested in helping or you want to make it happen or something, maybe you can ask Info about it, but he's been working on this for 9 months. So I don't imagine he's like, hell yeah, let's all start doing more stuff. I think, you might have to give him a minute. Also, if you appreciate this, you should probably click this donate button and throw some money his way. Yeah, if you have feedback, like some word is misspelled, you're like, hey, actually, this thing sucks. He misspelled the word right here. This glossary is literally unusable. How did you define 650 terms with 200 videos and 580 Japanese translations and forget to put a comma here, you idiot? You can go submit on the contact form. If you type something like, where's Boko Bar? Or why isn't Messy Guessies on here? I have permission to send the police to your house and have you arrested for wasting everybody's time. Just as a heads up, I'm letting you know. Imagine like you look at this glossary and you're like, what about all these meme terms that are a waste of time? 9 months of getting the terms translated to Japanese, creating 650 terms and defining them, cutting off certain other terms, making 200 videos, getting this entire thing together, coding the website, creating the website, launching it, and someone's like, where's mixturization? If I was him, I would pile drive you all through a table. This is an actual teaching tool. This is not Hook Gang God's chat, okay? Seems like 90% of the requests are just synonyms, especially because if you type in a lot of these things, it will link you to the term that it's like if you're looking for schmicks for real, you're actually just looking for mix-ups, right? And so if you want to define what a mix-up is, you know, you can find it. I want you to really, really think hard before you submit anything. Think of any possible way that this has already been thought about, because I'll tell you what, everybody thinks they're real funny saying Boko Bar over and over. I know it's very difficult to find this, but it is a fighting game glossary. If you put a non-fighting game term in there as a suggestion, you didn't make it past the title of the page. I'm happy this glossary is finally out, mostly so that Info can go into hibernate. Listen. Is there a glossary term for the sound Grand Viper makes? Fun fact, when filming these videos, Grand Viper was so loud in +R, I had to turn it down to like -10 decibels. That specific part of the video where he does Grand Viper had to be turned all the way down. Right here. This hits, and then after it ends, I turn the volume back up. It was so loud that it couldn't be in the glossary at its normal volume.